It's time for you to hear and see the new DC, Spence Nowinsky. I'm Russ Eisenstein, the voice of the Ohio Bobcats, joined by the new defensive coordinator of Ohio football, Spence Nowinsky. You were hired at the end of January. It's early April now. What have these past couple of months been like for you and your family?
Oh, it's been great. The transition has been smooth, and it's all because of Coach Albin. Coach Albin is unbelievable person, unbelievable family man, unbelievable leader. Had given me time early on to make the transition. There's a lot of 3-day weekends. We get done with winter workouts, and we watch the guys work out, in Friday mornings, and then I'd be able to go home and see my family and spend time with them. And again, just proximity-wise, about 2.5 hours away. So it's been, again, has it been ideal? No. I wish my family was here with us, maybe right now. That would be ultimate. But it's about as good as a transition could be at the present time because I've had time. So, that's been the best thing about it.
Biggest question in this interview might be, after 4 years at Miami, you shed the red and you gain the green and come to this side of the rivalry. How did all of that come together for you to come from Oxford over to Athens?
Again, Coach Albin. I've known Coach Albin for 20 years. I've been very close friends with him. The tradition of Ohio football, the people that come from Southeast Ohio. I'm from North Central Wisconsin, and the blueprint of how people are cut is very similar. Hard-working, common, tough people that work every day. They enjoy life. They enjoy the people that they do their work with. That's what Athens, Ohio is. And being here and now feeling that and being a part of it, it's been great. And, I just look at the people that have passed through these halls before me. There's so many outstanding coaches, Coach Knorr and Coach Grobe, and obviously Coach Solich is a legend. Jimmy Burrow, a legend. Ron Collins, a legend. And then Tim Albin, he's a legend. It's his second year as a head coach, but what he's done impactfully here from an offensive output, it's amazing. And now I've known Coach Albin for many years, but now being a part of his staff, the people that he has as members of staff, it's been tremendous. It really has been.
I'm sure you can talk for hours about defensive philosophy and what it is that you believe in, but how about a Cat Cliff Note version for our fans? What are some of the pillars of what you lean on and what you want to see on the defensive side of the football?
I think we always talk about the non-negotiables of football, and gritty again. Athens, Ohio, Southeast Ohio, gritty people. And what we're going to see on the field is guys that are relentless, guys that work hard, guys that will not relent, people that are physical. That's what we hang our hat on. Things that we look at, we talk about competing every day, and how do we compete? We talk about sprinting to the ball and then being physical. We talk about how we're going to prepare every day, and we always give examples of being prepared and being ready. Our focus, from knowing what we're implementing to what we're installing to where our eyes are, what we're getting from our opponent, and then communicating it. That's a huge piece of being able to share the information. Everybody doesn't always have the greatest focus. Everybody doesn't always have the greatest vision. Everybody doesn't always, put as much time in, but being able to share that knowledge, that's pivotal. And then finally is grit. And we break grit down into our passion and our finish. And again, we want to never get outworked, and we never want to get out-grittied in a game. And that's what we're going to be about. We might not be the prettiest at times. We might not be the flashiest at times, but people are going to be in a dogfight when they get in the ring with us.
It'll be interesting to see the defensive side of the football with the new DC. So I think fans would be interested to know how much we'll see that's similar from the past couple of years on the defensive side, or how much are you going to install that's different? When you took a look at things and lifted up the hood and saw what you saw, what are similarities? What are differences that we'll see?
I've been a football coach for many years now. This will be my 27th year as a high school coach and a college coach now. There's a lot of different defenses I've been a part of. Things that I've taken as staples. Again, we're all about fundamentals. We're all about the techniques that we're going to execute. So we're going to take bits and pieces. We've made this our own right now. And doing so, I've taken pieces from just about every place I've been over my career. We've collaborated as a staff. You know, I'm very fortunate that John Hauser is here with me right now. He's one of my very dearest and closest friends, and also he's an incredibly smart, passionate football coach that I'm very fortunate to be here with us also. And he's a staple, obviously, of the staff. I lean on John for a lot. And between he and Nate Faunus and Tremaine Scott and D'Lo Smith, we've made this our own. So it's been different ideas and different collaborations, and we've met many, many hours and spent, several nights together. One, getting to know each other. Two, of doing this the right way and putting our stamp on it. So it's been fun. It's a lot of pieces from a lot of different areas that we tied together, we've married and made it our own.
Spence is, as he mentioned, from Wisconsin, went to Minnesota State, where he also spent some time as an assistant coach. He's been kind of all over the map in a great way, at Idaho as well, and Emporia State, Wisconsin, Miami. And one spot that we share in our respective paths is Bloomington Normal, Illinois, and Illinois State University. You were the DC at Illinois State 9 seasons. I was at WJBC Radio in Bloomington, Illinois from 2003 to 2005, a great area on the broadcast for the Redbirds as well. And probably the highlight for you was flying to Frisco with the Birds in the championship game of the 2014 season, 2015 national championship game. What did that experience do for you as a coach, and what were some of your memories of that?
It was a great run. I wouldn't be able to be where I am today if I didn't give credit to Brock Spack, the head coach at Illinois State. Brock is a man's man. He's a tough individual. He sticks to his guns. He is determined. He doesn't get deterred. He has a great plan. Preparing players, he never in a good way, never took his foot off the gas on the players. He was on them. He made sure that we were going to be a physical outfit, and the way we practiced and the way we prepared, the kids knew it. From the things we did in the weight room, off-season conditioning, meetings, everything was a challenge. It really was. But I learned that from Coach Spack, and I give Coach Spack that credit because he was so memorable and means so much to me as a mentor, taking that with me. And much of what I do defensively is from so many of those things that we did at Illinois State. And we had a very good defensive front. We had many young men that got opportunities to play in the NFL, guys that were very talented, but they were smart, they were tough, and they loved football ultimately. And those times were so valuable, and something I always have and will never be just a staple of who I am for my entire life. My kids were young. They were both born in Bloomington Normal. My wife and I had still to this day, have great family friends. So that was such an integral part of our life. But the experience of being in the Missouri Valley Conference, first of all, is second to none. 1AA football. It is the SEC of 1AA football. Again, each week it's bone on bone. It's tough on tough. It's great coaches, and I learned a lot about football and how to coach football, being a part of that league.
Well, there are people in Bloomington Normal, in Oxford, that have reached out to say, you're going to love this guy. And I think already you could tell the passion that Spence Nowinsky brings to an interview and to the football field as well. Thanks for the time. Glad that you're here. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
That's Spence Nowinsky. I'm Russ Eisenstein. This is Bobcat TV.